Hello. Bones is back. There's no easy way to say it. So, I have been in a mental health crisis. I ended up going to the emergency department because of it. It was not fun, but I'm alive, which is the first thing. And I am feeling well enough that I played in my makeup and I was like, I want to film my Project Pan video today. And I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good. I've had this is my third day in a row so far that is a good day. So victories. Little victories where I can get them, right? So, because I have been in a mental health crisis, I have not been using my makeup because why would I? Nothing provided interest or anything like that. It was a struggle. As my name is Baked Beauty, I am baked. I made edibles. They're so good. Oh my god. So that's why I'm like on the up, I'm feeling good. I think I'm starting to feel good. And this is the beginning of me feeling good. This is me starting to feel better. So I thought I'd make a video and do my Project Pan and celebrate that even though June has been a horrible month for me overall, I still had some victories. I still made progress on my Project Pan and I survived and I'm here. And that is not an exaggeration. I wish it was. So, before I cry and ruin my makeup and the mood, let's get into the Project Pan. As always, we're starting from the base, moving upwards, starting with primers. So the first primer is kind of my go-to primer. It's the one I used the most, which is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So, yeah. It doesn't look like I used a lot because I only used 2.5 grams. I say only, but 2.5 grams is a lot when, the entire product itself, that most of that grammage is packaging. So 2.5 grams of product used. I'm super excited to see to see that number. It's super cute. So the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter Hollywood Flawless Filter Foundation. I only used 1.5 grams of it, which means I probably used it once or twice. I didn't do my makeup a whole bunch. Like, I did it for like the whole last week of May, and then I think I started it in, yeah. Anyways, I need to stop thinking about that because that's just gonna throw me all off base, and I'm not gonna have any idea what I'm talking about. So next we have the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour. You can't see it, can you? Whatever. It's a glass bottle, so it's shiny and my camera's not focusing. So yeah, the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour hydrating foundation. I used 1.5 grams of this. So not a lot, but a little. I did use it. 1.5 grams. It is super windy. I'm sorry if you can hear the wind. But it is super windy right now. The next foundation is the Maybelline New York Dream Radiant Liquid one. This one I used 2.5 grams of, so this has kind of been the one that I've been reaching for a little bit more, although I did notice, because I have been inside so much lately, I did lose some color, so I'll probably be switching back to some of my lighter products, because that's a thing. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet, so the next we had concealers. we have the Urban Decay Stay Naked. I am so close to being done with this. It's like down here. There's like nothing left of this. I used half a gram. Which, like, I don't use a lot of concealer. I typically just a little, like a couple dots under my eye, and then I spot conceal any acne that I have, or any particularly, like, any spots, any dark spots, anything like that, anything that I just, like, I get rid of. This one, I didn't seem to have made much of a dent in, because the amount of product I used was not a portion of a gram. So even though I'm using a baking scale, I didn't use enough product to make a mark. So because of how small this is, that's probably going to be the case until I use it all up, or I get like most of the way through it. So it says I didn't use any, but I know I did. Setting powders. Again, another thing that didn't read is showing that I didn't use a whole lot, but I guess that makes sense. Powders are super light. You're not using a lot. So for the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation, this is a foundation powder. It's the same. It's the magical number 69. 69 grams still. And again, it's including all of the packaging and everything because I can't separate it. But I mean, look at how little is left. There we go. Ta-da, look at. Oh, here we go. See that big old pan mark? Like, is almost done. I'm just in the corners. The next one is the Pacifica setting powder. There's a little mark in there as well, see? But still, it didn't read. So, the Urban Decay one is still 69 grams. The Pacifica one is still 44 grams. The same as last time. It's a thing. It happens. Bronzers. So, we are doing the Fenty. Cheeks out. This is the Butter Biscuit bronzer. This one I used a whole gram of, so that's gonna be fun. I used a whole gram of that, so making progress even if you can't see it. The Physicians Formula, no visual progress, and because it's a powder, no weight progress yet. Blush. I used a whole gram of my Rare Beauty blush, so that's great. The liquid is the creamy liquid products are being used. This blush I actually did make a dent on. I use a lot of blush apparently. Apparently I'm a blush person. But I did make a small dent. There is a little divot forming. Divot? I don't know what a divot is, but that's what it is. A divot. Dip. There's a little dip forming in the center of it. I used a whole gram of this blush. Either that or my scale fucked up really badly last time. Or this time. One of the two. But it's a gram lighter, according to the scale. And then the last things I have for you are highlighters. We have the Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio. I'm showing you this and it's not showing anything. So, yeah. It still weighs the same amount. It's still 44 grams. No change. Even though I've been using this. I didn't use this one. at all, which is why I was not expecting there to be a change, but I barely used. If I used this, I didn't use it at all, hardly at all. So yeah, no changes on these. So still 46 grams, still 23.5 grams. So some things stayed the same, but they all seem to be powder products, which like I said, makes sense because powder products are a lot lighter than liquid products. So yes, except for that blush. Apparently, I like blush, which is weird because you can't tell. I guess that's why I use so much blush. I'm also wearing a different blush. I'm not wearing this one today. So, yeah. I don't know. I might be making more videos. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to find my footing. I'm just trying to feel better. And that's it. I think that's it. So, this was a fun little motivating video to get me going. And it was something I wanted to accomplish, and I did. So, with that, I'm gonna go do something else now. I don't know. I'm gonna go do something else now. Probably edit this, actually. Bye.